Hi there, this is Shawn Hansen, and it's Make It Monday. Today, I'll be walking you through the process of creating a cute color by numbers page using one of the master resale right graphics featured in the Flock Off It's Me Time content pack. If you don't yet have your copy of the Flock Off It's Me Time content pack, you can grab it at this link. Let's dig in. First, I've created a brand new PowerPoint file. I'm just going to delete the prefab content by selecting it all and hitting delete on my keyboard. Then I need to resize this. So I'm going to go up to design and slide size, and I want this to be 8.5 by 11. And okay, the scaling doesn't matter. Next, I'm going to add an image, and this process is slightly different on a Mac than it is for PC users. So I'll start. Mac users will go up to Insert, Picture from File. I'll go into the graphics, and I'm going to grab bird number 1, the black and white version. Now on a PC, you'll go up to Insert, Pictures, Insert Picture from this device, and then this black and white bird. It's bird_01 black and white. I want to go ahead and crop around the edges of this owl. So I'll click the crop button. And just crop it like so. And I'm going to call this owl. Next, I want to add a shape. So I'll go up to Insert and Shape, and I want the rectangle. And I'm just going to drag this rectangle out, and then I want to size it to 8.5 by 7. And I don't want to fill, and I want the outline to be black. And I'm going to call this frame and make sure it is below the owl. And then I'm just going to align it in the center. And I'll move the owl up into it. Like so. At this point, I want to save this file. And I'm going to call this color by number, CBN, owl. Make sure it's on my desktop and save. Next thing I want to do is insert a table. And it's going to be a 5x1 table. I want to recolor this, so I want it to be white. And I'm going to go all borders. And I want to put this down below the owl. And in layout, I want to go ahead and make this 1/2 inch tall by 7 inches wide. And then I'll center it like so. And I'm going to call this colors. And put it at the bottom. I want to select the text in here. I want to make sure that it's centered. And I want to center it within the table. And I'm going to change this to a free Google font called Glass Antigua. You can download that if you do a Google search on Google Fonts and then you search for Glass Antigua, you can find that. I want this to be 20 points. And before I do anything else with this table, I just want to copy and paste. So I'm duplicating the table and I'm just going to put it below. And this one I'm going to call colored by. And I'm going to select these right 4 columns to layout and merge those cells. Then I'm going to select all of this, and on design, I'm going to remove all the borders and then go back into the right-hand column that I created and give it a bottom border. And over on the left, I'm going to type colored by. And click away to see how that looks. That actually looks really good as it is. So I'll save. Now I want to go back up to insert, and I'm going to put the colored version of this graphic in temporarily. So here's my bird. And I'm just going to move it off to the side here so that I can see it. Remember, PC users, you have to go to insert pictures, insert picture from this device, and then the colored version of this bird. Now I'm going to save this for now. And then I'm going to add colors to my color key here. And this is going to be number 1 equals, and I'm going to call this purple. And number 2 equals orange. And number 3 equals blue. And number 4 equals green. And then number 5 equals yellow. And save. And I'm just going to double click over here to add a text box. I'm going to give that a number 1, and I want to make sure this is Glass Antigua also. And I'm going to make this 14 point. So these are going to be a little smaller. And this is going to be my first. I'm going to increase this so it'll make it easier to work with these numbers and to see. I'm going to put this here because the body is purple, right? So this is our number. Now, even though this is a solid area, I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste it. And I'm also going to put it up here so that when a person is looking wherever the person's eye goes, there's at least a clue at the top and the bottom. Then I'll come down here and I'm just going to copy and paste. And this is going to be my number 2. And this is going to be on my beak. So I'm going to move it up here like so. And then just copy and paste. And this little clipboard, if you just hit one of your arrow keys, it goes away. At least it does on a Mac. I don't know if that even shows up on a PC. This will be number 3. So this is going to be my blue. And these are blue right in here, so I'm going to match these. There's one. Copy and paste. It's being really fussy right now. There you go. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. And one more, copy and paste. And I'll save. And I'm going to copy and paste, and we'll do our green. This is going to be number 4. Paste. Sometimes it's easier to just use the arrow keys. Copy and paste, especially if they're really close like this. I make this one a little bit smaller. Drop this down to 12. Paste. So, and then finally we'll do our yellow. And this will be number 5. So some of these number 5s were the smaller font, so I'll go ahead and bump these back up to 14. I like to be consistent. Keep this one small. And I'll save. Now, if I zoom out, I've got all of my colors in place, which means I can get rid of my colored owl now. And I'm just going to group these. And call this numbers. And save. And that's all there is to creating a cute color by number page using one of the master resale rights graphics that's included in the Flock Off It's Me Time content pack. Let me show you something else. I'm going to quickly duplicate this slide. And on the second slide, I'm going to get rid of the numbers and the table. And now I also have a freestyle coloring page. And just like that, we've got 2 different versions of the same coloring page. That was really quick and easy. Remember, if you don't yet have your copy of the Flock Off It's Me Time content pack, you can grab it at this link. Once again, this is Shawn Hansen. I hope you've enjoyed this Make It Monday and that you've been inspired to create something new right along with me.